week ago, I heard Run DMC on the radio. Tape deck and record, suit and velour, popping and locking on the cardboard. Fell in love with hip hop, no question. DJ cut the record, I get aggressive. Furious vibe, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric. I'm like DB up in the party, I wanna jump up and be somebody. Charlie Holmes, I got tabs on mommy. She gon' keep my colleagues. Wasabi, look at him. I'm full of fire like the McCracken. You're on racket. Me in the hood, we are nappy, ain't napping. Twerk that girl, this the one like the I'm gonna give you 90 B-boy, keep the elements hot. Make them back spin the windmill. G-O-H, haters, a D-O-A, a young boy what I used to be. Now I'm all grown up, I'm a boss. Waving like that, come with me because I know I can't afford to stop for a moment. Cause I'm just out of reach of your finger. I know I can't afford to stop for a moment.
Texans, Broncos, coming up on EA Sports. A very cold day here in January as we get set for today's matchup.
Partner, you never faced a losing streak like this in your decorated career. So I don't know if you can lend a little analysis of how you approach a game like this when it's all downhill at this point.
Well, unfortunately, Jim, I have to disagree with you. I did have a really long losing streak in my career. We lost 8 in a row one time. And you know what was interesting? You just start to doubt what you're doing on the field. You kind of look at things, and all you see is trouble. And when you see trouble, it's hard to let your body do what it's trained to do. So I'd say to these teams, and I know the coach told them today, have confidence, go out there and just out-hit the other team.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Texans snap it up at the 26. That picks up 7.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Second down following the run. Long Miller gets to the quarterback.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The Texans now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. The Texans from the 27.
Firing it way down the field. A receiver is there, and he has the ball deep down the field. Coming to the line at the 27.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
At the 33.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 33. Looking long, but it's incomplete. Now here's a look at the Texans offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
That's a gain of 6.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The line of scrimmage, the 27.
Third down and 10.
And it's swatted away.
The Texans put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on third and long. and they were ready for it.
An empty possession for the offense. The Broncos have it at the 34. Ryan pushing in his face and takes him down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Peterson's out wide on the left. The Broncos will take the snap from the 25. The reception by Daniels. Jackson, that time, in on that tackle.
This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
3rd and 12. Thomas has got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
Press coverage all the way.
1st down at the 47. And Daniels has got it on a pass, had some heat on it. First down here after the completion. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Williams is taking the handoff. Williams tackle 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Broncos take it from the 23. And it's knocked down. And now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos line up on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. This is 3rd down. Grayson's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Grayson's back in shotgun formation. Here's the throw, and it's off the mark. Here's how the Texans line up on defense. They have been shredded this year by opposing quarterbacks who have found a way to beat up on this secondary. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Grayson standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap.
Whitney merciless, unmerciful to the quarterback.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
And lining up for a 44-yard field goal. Drives it through for the field goal.
nearing the end of the first quarter, and the 3 points on the board puts them ahead.
Got to feel good about that drive. That was nice. Of course, it didn't lead to a touchdown, but it was good enough to get you 3 points.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Texans from the 22. Hoyer's going to scramble. And now here's the Broncos defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. Second down and 10. Complete to Hopkins. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Wolf in on the tackle. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Hoyer's going to take it from the gun. And it's batted down. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
And Bush is stopped there.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Broncos step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
First down at the 25. Throws the pass. Second down after the incompletion. Grayson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And they take him down.
That's an offer. Gets a sack on the quarterback. And nowadays, you've got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You've got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field. And, yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Let's go.
Pulls it in.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
We're now about to begin quarter number 2. And how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
The Texans heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
They bring in the extra tight end.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
First down at the 49. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Coming up, second down. Knocked down as he fires it.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long, and you're losing a football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Broncos at the line. Dime package. Hoyer's got it in the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. It's intercepted. With the lead and the defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. You know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
The Broncos snap it at the 26. Sanders is going to pull in the bullet pass. First down at the 37. Peterson's handed the football coming out of the I formation. That's second down coming up. Grayson's back in shotgun formation. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. It'll be third down. Grayson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
Grayson's now completed 4 in a row. Peterson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Second down and 5. That's DeVito making the stop. Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Let's go.
Grayson's going to take it from the gun. That was Joseph on the coverage that time.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
The Broncos call for the punting team. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Texans' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. But let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play. So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out on the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates to be alert. You might have to tackle again because I'm going to keep firing it down the field.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Brian Hoyer. Pass is intercepted. Phil, this defense has come up with the interception, and now the offense would like to do its part here before the half.
Absolutely. The offense take advantage of this situation. But let's talk about the defense. My gosh, they got some good players, and that was an awesome interception they just made.
The Broncos take it from the 43. Peterson, right side. And the flag is down. What a run by Peterson. The defense accepts the penalty. The Broncos come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 3-0.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
The ball is jarred loose.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down and 8. Adrian Peterson takes the football. And that's merciless in on the stop.
Peterson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Grayson's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The catch is made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Broncos have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation.
Get ready.
The give out of the eye. He's brought down at the 46. The Broncos go for it on 4th and short and convert. How about that call?
Yeah, I like the decision. 4th and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that 4th down attempt.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
set up now at the 46.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Now 1st and 10. He's wide open for the grab. First down here. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Back to the air here on 1st down. Demaryius Thomas with the grab. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
All set up now at the 16.
2nd and 4. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Broncos will set up. The 12 is the 1st down line. The Broncos from the 22. And it's swatted away.
The Broncos really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The kick is through for 3.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
He'll have a chance to take off. Charging ahead, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Texans just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up ball.
Touchdown, Texans. Boyer's 35th touchdown pass of the season. Driving extra point is good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bush is running this one out. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Broncos put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just the field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down at the 20. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. Nice catch. The Broncos call a timeout. Their first. Grayson's got everybody split out wide. The Broncos take it from the 38. Launching it deep. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And as we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
The Broncos for the point after. And the extra point, the kick is... The Texans ready to take that football down the field. And he'll start his return.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here in the Mile High City. The second half is officially underway. Bush is going to start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Broncos really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Peterson's the receiver, sent out wide to the left.
Let's go.
The Broncos from the 27. Down the field. Tough catch. He's in the clear. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
What a terrible job by the defense. That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field. And, hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
The quarterback with the give to the fullback.
They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Texans ready to receive the kick.
It'll be a touchback.
The Texans talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Hoyer's got it in the gun. Has his target. Talib's there to make the stop.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
First down here after the completion.
Looking across the middle.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Black 58 round. Black 58 round.
Second and 10. Jumps high and comes down with it. They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. Third down coming up.
Here we go now.
And a flag comes out. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
The Texans snap it at the 36. Look at that constant, and that's a touchdown, and they inch closer. They're getting right back into this after the half. Those were great adjustments they made during the break.
Yeah, those were great adjustments, all right. I'm sure the coach went in there and ripped their behinds for the way they played. And listen, those players, no player likes getting ripped by the coach. So they came out here, they did something about it, and they got right back in this game.
The Texans for the extra point. He made it. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Bush has got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game, it always comes back to bite you.
And Williams is the receiver all the way to the right side.
Get ready.
First down at the 26. Down the field. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down. The Broncos are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Let's go.
Grayson's back in shotgun formation. Going for the home run. Wow, what a catch.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Grayson standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. Almost intercepted.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Get ready.
Second down and 10. Sanders comes up with the ball. It's third down coming up.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Get ready.
Grayson's going to take it from the gun. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Airing it out. The ball is knocked out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
The Texans take it from the 28. And it's knocked down.
Pass rushers, defensive players, they love situations like this, don't they? They got a little lead there. It's in the second half, and it's third and long. You are expecting pass, so you can just let it go and try to get after the quarterback.
The Texans get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Easy catch there. No one near him. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And at just about the midway mark of the third quarter, they are out in front thanks to that touchdown.
When you score a touchdown somewhere in the mid-third quarter, what that does for your football team, you start thinking about ways that we can close the deal so we can find a way to get this game over with and still be in the lead. It's up to the defense. Be aggressive and make it happen.
Extra point was good. The Texans getting set to kick it away. Bush has got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line.
The Broncos offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Broncos from the 32. Set up screen to Peterson. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Grayson's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And he's taken down.
I'd say this, after that sack, I'd be looking to get rid of the football as fast as I can. Call some shorter throws. Let the quarterback get rid of the football and get some confidence going in his offensive line.
He's drilled as he throws.
The Broncos don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the defense.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. He'll have a chance for a return. Hopkins taken down.
The Texans know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Hoyer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Arian Foster has the catch. Harris is in on the tackle.
The Texans, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Hoyer's completion percentage, 50% on the day. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Broncos with two extra defensive backs in the dive. And Ward almost picks it off.
Coming to the line at the 50.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Left. Here we go. Green 90.
Hoyer's got it in the gun.
The reception by Foster. The football rests at the 44.
Takes it from the gun. The Texans get a first down. Press coverage all the way. The Texans take it from the 38. Foster's ready to run off the screen. They'll mark him at the 28. The Texans are in front thanks to their quarterback. Hoyers had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
It's Jalen Strong with the catch. And that gains a few.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Hoyers now completed 4 in a row. And it's complete to Cecil Shorts the third. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He saw it was cover 4. He knows he can't go deep, so he took the wide open receiver underneath. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Williams there to make the tackle.
The Texans, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Foster tackled down. Ends up picking up 1.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Texans offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the fourth quarter. Third down on the way. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And Arian Foster has the catch. Going for it on fourth down. Quarterback sneak.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
What a drive this has been. So first and goal to go. And he's in for the touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bush is going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Broncos got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense because they need to say,
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
it is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
And following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17. The Broncos lined up. Everybody split out wide. They'll go shotgun here. And it's on the money to Emmanuel Sanders. 3rd down now. Wasting little time. Grayson's back in shotgun formation. Owen Daniels makes the catch. Grayson's alone in the backfield.
Let's go.
First down at the 38. Unable to bring it in.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Double tight end formation.
Get ready.
The Broncos take it from the 38. Looking to go down the field here. The receiver comes down with it. Somehow he outbattles him for the catch. No huddle time. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Texans now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
They're setting up screen.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Brian Hoyer will take it from the center. The Texans have it at the 29. Outside now on the toss. Timeouts called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. It's now second down. Hoyer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Pulls it in. And that's good for only a yard or two.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach the team in a situation like this. You're winning big, it's third and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
Third down.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right.
Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth. The Texans now move the chains. That's his sixth catch of the day.
What a nice corner route run by the receiver. He fakes the defensive back out. And look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he let him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
Hoyer's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Foster tackled down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Second down, 3 for the first. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Tackled at the 29-yard line. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Following that penalty, it's now second down and 13.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Has the reception all alone.
Advancing it now inside the 40.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Foster. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
The Broncos defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Texans snap it at the 41. Gains 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
3rd and 7 coming up. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Now looking at 3rd down. Press coverage all the way.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback in this play.
Finds Shorts. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. 2 minutes to go in the second half.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. Harris there to take him down.
Jim, there's just nothing like just controlling the football game. You got to lead, and now here your offense is on the field and just marching right down.
1st down at the 17. Got the completion. Houston across for the touchdown. And they're not taking game out of reach.
You're right. That was no let's just run the clock out kind of drive. They said, the heck with it. This is pro football. You got to show us you can stop us. And you know what they found out? They can't stop you. You're that good today.
The Texans for the extra point. It's good. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Bush is going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Broncos are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Get down at 6 after the running play on 1st down. Peterson split out wide on the left from the gun. Looking long. And it falls incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Get ready. Spread 30 yards.
The Broncos snap it up at the 26. To Williams. And it's batted down.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that 3rd down throw.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. Grayson's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Get ready. Spread 30
The
yards.
Broncos snap it at the 26. Sanders has got it on a pass that had some heat. 1st down, offense readying for the snap. The Broncos lined up, bunch formation. Grayson's going to take it from the gun. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
2nd and 10. And intercepted. What a horrible time to throw the interception. interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on it.
Coming to the line at the 48.
Get ready. Red 38.
First down at the 48. Heaving it down the field. The catch by never too late. That's a touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Texans now will tack on the extra point. And the point after is good. The Texans getting ready to kick it off. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Broncos offense comes back onto the field, and there's nothing they can do to pull out victory here. Just a snap or two, and then it's on to the locker room to explain this loss, Phil.
Yeah, listen, today was not their day. The other team was just better. Give some credit to the defense, but the offense was not sharp, and I don't think the game plan coming into today's game was the one they needed to try and run.
Looks like a delay of game.
Let's go.
First down at the 15. Launches it down the field. Catch made by Demaryius Thomas. Partner, I think a lot of us need to get our eyes checked. That looked like an interception.
Man, speak for yourself. Yeah, the play was close, but if there's a tie, just like in baseball, it goes to the receiver. At that time, I think it was a tie.
Phil, before we go, how about how much will this one count?
Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy.